Welcome back to TC3 Mixology, and these are the best drinks to make with Prosecco and champagne. First, arguably the most important part of making a drink with Prosecco and champagne is opening the bottle itself. So, you're going to see this red little tab. We're going to pull it right across, take that off, and then carefully take off the top. So, now you're going to see a little part where you can pull the metal down, and you're going to want to spin it, but be careful when you're doing this. Don't point it in someone's eyes, don't put it in your eyes, and most importantly, put your hand on top. All right, now that you're done twisting this metal piece undone, you're gonna make sure you keep your hand on top and not to shake your bottle. Unless you're celebrating for a championship, which I have a lot of experience in, you're not gonna wanna shake this up and spray it all over your customers, your friends, whatever the case may be. So once you're done twisting this middle piece off, you're gonna switch your hands, make sure you keep that grip well. And if you're in a fancy restaurant, you're gonna make sure you're not gonna make a loud noise while you're turning this up. You're gonna slowly twist leftward and upward. And you're gonna go slow and steady and make sure you just, all right. And now that we open our bottle, you're gonna know it's fresh when you can see the smoke coming out of it like so. And we're gonna start with our first drink. All right, first, we're gonna start with a mimosa. A mimosa has 2.5 ounces of champagne and 2.5 ounces of OJ. However, working in the bar industry, I've learned that no one really wants a lot of OJ in their mimosa. So you're gonna wanna put a little bit more Prosecco and a little less OJ. So in this case, and a lot of cases, if you're working at more of a fancier event, special wedding, or even brunch, if you got the unlimited mimosas, they're gonna want a little less OJ and a lot more Prosecco/champagne. So the most important part of pouring Prosecco or champagne, it's going to be all bubbles at first. Especially when you just open the bottle, it's all bubbles, as you can see. So you're going to want to be patient with this one. Take your time, stay relaxed, and make sure you're talking with your customer. And then once those bubbles go down, you can go back and pour some more. And you're going to want to go all the way 3/4 way to the top. And then you're going to shake up your OJ. Make sure you shake up your OJ. We don't want no pulp flying around. So then we open up our OJ, and we're going to sprinkle it right on top as so. Cheers. Nice mimosa. All right. And lastly, while drinking a Prosecco or champagne drink, be very careful. It is very dehydrating, so make sure you stay dehydrated while you drink it. All right, our next bubbly favorite today is an Aperol Spritz. All right, now that we have all of our ingredients, we're going to start with 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, and 1 part soda. And when you're comparing parts to ounces, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So in this instance, it's 1.5 ounces of Prosecco, 1 ounce of Aperol, and a 1/2 ounce of soda. But you're going to have a bigger glass. You're going to put this in a wine glass with ice, so it's going to seem like it's more, but it's really not as much as it looks. Listen up. You got some ASMR in this episode. We're going to put that right in. So let's get started with 3 parts of Prosecco. You're going to want to go in and fill it to the top with the bubbles, almost halfway. And then we're going to go 2 parts of Aperol. An Aperol Spritz is a big summertime drink. And then last but not least, we're going to tap it off with some soda. 1 part or a 1/2 ounce. And there you are. You're going to put an orange right on top of that. And this is a big summertime drink, but be careful because it'll give you a hangover. Cheers. Yummy. All right, next on our bubbly, boozy menu, we got a French 75. Not to get confused with the Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, that comes later in the night. All right, now that we have all of our ingredients, we're going to go with 1 ounce of gin, 1/2 ounce of simple, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and 2 ounces of Prosecco. A French 75 can be made in a flute as so, or a wine glass with some ice. But to get more booze out of it, I'm going to put less ice in a flute glass, and we're going to start with 1 ounce of gin. So we are going to get our pour going. I'm going to hold the bottom of this so it's steady. And go 1 ounce of gin. All right. Next, we're going to go with our simple syrup and do a 1/2 ounce pour. There we are. Next, we're going to go with our lemon juice. This one's from Italy, as you can tell. And we're going to put a 1/2 ounce of that for some color. And you can see now that there's a perfect area for 2 ounces of champagne, which we're going to top on top. But make sure you're careful here because the bubbles can make it not explode, but pour over. So be careful. Now we're going to wait for the bubbles to go down and take a sip. Cheers. This is a very tasty celebratory drink that you can share amongst your friends. See you later, guys.